You both had some very pointed questions about the freedom dividend, about the $1,000 a month. Are you convinced? Are you more convinced now than you were when you walked in here, based on what Mr. Yang has said and explained?
If you're a little bit more subtle with a value-added tax, right, and you're excluding products and that sort of thing, I think it helps. I don't see why you have to make the decision between SNAP, say, and getting the dividend. It seems to me it should just, right, because the wealthier person's, the person who doesn't need it. In my little community in, suburban New Jersey, I just imagine it going into, well, I can just buy a bigger house. That's $1,000 a month. I can put it into my mortgage or my rent or whatever, and housing prices will just go up in this, relatively, desirable location, and further kind of, making the price of entry, more difficult for people to attain. So, if you can just kind of elaborate on that a little bit.
So, what's great, John, is that by the math, $1,000 a month makes a much bigger difference to people who are coming from a lower base.
Sure.
So if I'm making $24,000 a year and you give me $12,000 additional, it's like a 50% increase. If I'm making $200,000, it's a 6% increase. So if you're worried that it's just going to exacerbate the incredible inequality in our society, by the math, it will actually diminish it greatly. And if you look at Alaska, where they're getting $1,000 to $2,000 a year for every adult, it's significantly diminishing. They're actually technically the least unequal state in the country, I believe, in large part because the dividend just flattens it all out.